Of the latest on the deadly collision at LaGuardia Airport.
Investigators revealing the final moments before the Air Canada plane slammed into a fire truck on the runway. This is video of the plane on the runway this morning. 6 people who were on board are still in the hospital, along with one of the Port Authority officers in the fire truck. The NTSB is now reviewing the decision-making process that led up to this deadly collision, confirming 2 air traffic controllers were on duty at the time.
For more now, let's go to transportation reporter Elijah Westbrook live outside the airport. Elijah?
Well, Chris and Mary, I can tell you that the investigation has now entered its 3rd day, and we certainly hope to learn much more about what played out in those chaotic moments after and even before when that plane collided with the fire truck. We've got you covered from all angles here on the ground, including right here in East Elmhurst, Queens, and we have a second camera just on the other side of Terminal B showing that Air Canada plane still sitting on runway 4, which is currently closed while this investigation plays out in regards to that deadly collision that happened on a Sunday. Now, just yesterday, the NTSB says that the Air Canada flight coming in from Montreal with 76 people on board was traveling at around 100 miles per hour when it hit a Port Authority fire truck. Officials say just 20 seconds before impact, air traffic control cleared that truck to cross that same runway, even as the plane was less than 100 feet away and closing in. Investigators say that set off a chain of events that led to the crash, killing 2 pilots and sending dozens to the hospital. We're also learning that a key safety system known as the ASDX never warned controllers because the truck did not have a transponder, and that warning lights on the runway were even flashing red at the time.
Regardless of whether you're a vehicle or if you're an aircraft, if you see the runway status lights flashing red, and you've been given a clearance to go out onto the runway or across the runway, you should question that clearance.
In order for ASDX to work well, you have to know where ground vehicles and aircraft are. So in this case, that vehicle did not have a transponder.
And more to that point, in a document from last May, the FAA called for airports to equip vehicles with transmitters for runway incursion avoidance. 2 controllers were working in the tower at the time, which the NTSB says is standard for that shift, but investigators still need to interview them. The NTSB is stressing when something like this happens, it's never just one issue, but multiple factors that contributed to it. And feel free to take us back out here live. We do want to mention that runway 4, that's the runway where that Air Canada flight had landed seconds before impact, is still closed. Officials say that it will remain shut down until Friday. We're live right now in East Elmhurst, Queens. Elijah Westbrook, CBS News, New York.
Elijah, thank you very much. We've got some new video showing the scene on the ground shortly after the crash. CBS News obtained this video from one of the passengers on the plane. Joe Capio tells us he was in seat 20A and was responsible for opening the emergency exit so people could evacuate.
6:05 right now. LaGuardia Airport is up and running, but flight capacity will be limited until Friday at the earliest. This comes as lawmakers in Washington are trying to resolve a partial shutdown that has resulted in long airport security lines. Aziza Shuler is live at LaGuardia's Terminal A this morning. Aziza.
Well, Mary, just to put things into perspective, where I am in Terminal A is essentially a hub for Spirit Airlines. This terminal, compared to Terminal B, the main terminal, is tiny. Terminal B is where majority of the major airlines operate, but in just the few hours that I've been here this morning, I've already met a handful of travelers who are upset because they arrived, got to departures, only to find out that their flight is canceled. And they're not alone, because 200 flights have been canceled just this morning, and that number is expected to go up. And one of those people is Terry Brown, who was supposed to be on a 6 a.m. flight to Florida, but that's not happening. Now she's waiting to hear from Spirit Airlines customer service to rebook her.
I did everything that I had to do and made the reservations, did everything right, called the airlines, called my Uber, didn't get no sleep last night because I didn't want to miss the flight, get here on time, and then they just scattered me, go over there, go sit over there in the Bermuda room for 4 hours. This is ridiculous. I'm sick. Right now I'm physically sick. I just had double rotator cuff surgery. I'm in pain, and this is not fair. They want me to go back and stand in line and then hopefully get a flight out. But they're not going to guarantee me anything. What am I supposed to do, sleep on the floor?
Yeah, it's very chaotic and overwhelming for so many people who have already had a long travel day or travel night. Some of them under unfortunate circumstances, like Terry. She said that she was visiting her dying mother in New York and just wants to get back to Florida. But unfortunately, these travelers should expect disruptions until at least Friday. That's when LaGuardia is expected to reopen that runway where the collision happened. For now, we're live in Terminal A. Aziza Shuler, CBS News, New York.
Aziza, thank you. We'll have continuing coverage on this runway crash at LaGuardia and the latest on the NTSB investigation. We'll bring you updates on air, online, and of course at the CBS News app.